Hello, Divine Souls. Welcome back to my channel, Twin Flames Exposed. My name is Terry. I hope you guys are safe and doing well. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and most importantly, leaving me comments. On this channel, we will explore the twin flame journey between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine to see where they are on their love journey. So let's jump into this reading to see what the messages are for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine today. Divine Feminines, you cannot deny this love that you have for your Divine Masculine. I'm seeing that there was a lot of passion and attraction for each other. This last time, Divine Feminines, you thought that you and your Divine Masculine was finally on the right path. It seemed like he was finally turning the corner. He was present. He was acknowledging your needs. The communication got a little bit better. He was spending more time with you. You were doing more things together. And things just started to seem like they were becoming effortless. And then all of a sudden, your Divine Masculine blindsided you. When he pulled back, this caught you off guard, Divine Feminines. And for some of you, this happened very abruptly. I feel like, Divine Feminines, you questioned your Divine Masculine about why his behavior is changing. Because now, all of a sudden, he's not coming over like he used to. Sex is getting less and less. He's not calling or texting you like he used to. And if you do speak to your Divine Masculine, the conversation is cut short, but you definitely started seeing a change in his behavior patterns. And this confused you, Divine Feminines, because you thought that you were finally on the right path with your Divine Masculine. He stopped communicating. He stopped opening up. He tried to blame you for things, making it seem like it was your fault. And for some of you, he would purposely cause arguments and fights, so that way he wouldn't have to give you an explanation about what he was doing. But the reason why your Divine Masculine walked away from the connection is because he was keeping secrets. Your first card out says there is something hidden from you. What came in after that was pregnancy. I clarified the pregnancy card. And you have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, your Divine Masculine knocked somebody up. There's a pregnancy involved here. There was a family that he was keeping a secret, or you could have been the secret. But the Ten of Cups is all about a family. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. That's like the main female. So he was hiding a whole nother relationship from your connection. And with this Tower coming down, Divine Feminines, I feel like you found out. And that's why with the Eight of Cups, you walked away. You found out that your Divine Masculine wasn't being faithful. Because right after that, you have the Player card. Your Divine Masculine never thought that you would find out what was going on with this Tower. And the reason why he never thought that you would find out is because he kept himself distant on purpose, so you wouldn't pick up on his energy. But I feel like for some of you, how you found out is you caught your Divine Masculine in a lie. For others of you, this third party could have contacted you. And for others of you, your gut spoke to you. Your dreams spoke to you. You started listening to your intuition, especially when the sex became less and less. When you walked away from your Divine Masculine with this Eight of Cups, it tore his world upside down. Your Divine Masculine is having a lot of fond memories of you, Divine Feminines. He's thinking about all the good times that you shared together, cooking for your Divine Masculine, barbecuing with your Divine Masculine, drinking wine with your Divine Masculine, watching movies, cutting up, making love. He's thinking about your sweet spirit, how loving and loyal you were to him, how giving you were. And what's eating him up inside, Divine Feminines, is that he knows that he hurt you, because you have the pain card here. For some of you, your Divine Masculine walked away and didn't give you any closure or explanation. And I feel like, Divine Feminines, that's the part that really hurts. Is that this man that you love, that you gave your heart to, your soul to, you would give anything for him. A man that you gave your time, your love, your attention, your affection to, could just walk away in an instant and not give you an explanation. That's the part that hurts you the most, Divine Feminines. And it's because your Divine Masculine didn't know how to get out of that situation. See, when your Divine Masculine met you, for some of you, it was friends with benefits. It was a hookup. It wasn't supposed to be like a long-term relationship. That's not what your Divine Masculine was looking for. It was a hit it and quit it, temporary good times, having fun. But then your Divine Masculine ended up falling in love. And he didn't know how to control his feelings for you, because they got so intense, they got so deep. And he also knows that there was something different about you, divine feminines, because see, your divine masculine is used to keeping people at arm's length, coming and going as he pleased, always being in control. But when it came to you, it was just something different about you. The attraction was so strong. The passion was so deep. Your conversations were intense. And the lovemaking was off the charts. You check off all the boxes for your divine masculine. And he fell head over heels for you, divine feminines. And he didn't know how to back away. So that's why he kept this pregnancy or this other family away from you, is because for one, he didn't want to hurt you. For two, he was already caught up with you. And for three, he honestly wanted to walk away from that third party situation and be with you. But I feel like your divine masculine has invested a lot of years in that other situation. And that's why he couldn't walk away. For some of you, your divine masculine could have been married and have children with that third party. And he was having a hard time making a decision on what he should do. You have divine timing on the board. You have twin flame, and you also have cycles. So this relationship was very turbulent. I'm seeing a lot of heartache. I'm seeing a lot of stress and anxiety. I'm seeing a lot of crying, a lot of emotions. And I feel like it's on both parts. Even though your divine masculine can act like he's macho, he has a weak spot for you. Your divine masculine cries behind closed doors. You also have addictions on the board. This is what he does when he's trying to cope or get away from his feelings. He could be a drinker, he can gamble, he can smoke weed, he can pop pills. But there's addictions here. And I also feel like since you have been away from your divine masculine, these addictions has gotten worse because you guys have not seen each other in a long time and it's killing him inside. But he wants to return. You have the X returns card here. You also have change. So when I clarified change, you had the Three of Cups that came out, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant, which is telling me that the divine masculine walked away from this third party. With the Hierophant, I clarified it with my handwritten cards, and what came out was the Hermit mode, and I'm awakening to my spiritual side. So that's actually really good to see that your divine masculine is trying to make a change. You also have depression, goodbye, pretend, and ghosted. So like I said, you saw this change in your divine masculine. He ghosted you. He wasn't putting in the effort like he used to. And he was just becoming very scarce. You would call your divine masculine or text your divine masculine, and it would take your divine masculine sometimes hours to even text you back. There was always some excuse as to why there was a delay in him texting you back. But with the Eight of Cups, you walked away. You also have goodbye on the board because you're tired of your divine masculine pretending to be all in this connection when you were nothing but true and honest and gave your divine masculine your whole heart. You're tired of him wearing this mask. You're tired of the lies. You're tired of the games. You're tired of the deception. So you took your dignity back, divine feminines, and you walked away from the connection because you're tired of going through these cycles with the divine masculine. Every time you give him a chance, he ends up disappointing you. Every time you think that you have moved away from this rough patch, he ends up walking away. It's like there was this push-pull connection between you and your divine masculine. It's like this was some kind of tactic that your divine masculine played to see how emotionally attached you are to him, to see if you were going to chase him, to see if you were going to fight for him, to see if you really loved him. And see, that was his thought process. But see, divine feminines, you don't chase, you replace. And when you walked away with the Eight of Cups and that tower came down because you found out that your divine masculine was being unfaithful, it turned his world upside down because he thought that you were always going to be there. He thought that you were going to chase after him. You were going to cry after him. You were going to plead for him to come back. But none of that happened, divine feminines. You did the total opposite. And your divine masculine wasn't expecting you to do that. And so now he's over there all depressed, thinking about what you're doing, thinking about who you're with. He's wanting to reach out to you, but scared of how you're going to react. So you have closed this cycles, divine feminines, because you are just fed up. You also have spiritual warfare. He's going through the dark night of the soul. Nothing is going right in his life ever since he walked away from this divine connection. And it's like every time your divine masculine walks away from you, divine feminines, his life goes to hell. because he's no longer protected. All the blessings stay with you. And he's starting to realize that. He's starting to make the connection. So now he's turning to his spiritual side because his back is up against the wall. He's tired of pretending to be something he's not, trying to impress his friends. And he knows that the people that are around him are fake. He knows that the people that are around him has given him bad advice about you. And he's starting to see that he was steered in the wrong direction. Because I feel like there were people in your divine masculine's ear about you, divine feminines. And he was taking their advice, and nothing they said was true. But your divine masculine is so gullible and a people pleaser that he was listening to what they were telling him. But he's starting to awaken and see that they were nothing but lies. And so now he's all up in his head about his divine feminines and how he hurt you really bad. You also have the police card out again, you guys. We'll clarify the police card is justice. So there's some kind of legal issues going on with your divine masculine. But I also feel like it's justice being served. He's getting his karma. Your next card out is secrets. So I'm like, why is the secrets card out here? What's going on with the divine masculine? Because for some of you divine feminines, you already know that your divine masculine got someone pregnant. He could possibly have another family. He was unfaithful. He's caught up in addictions. So what could it possibly be? So I clarified the secrets card with my revelations deck. And what came out was secret lifestyle. I'm getting my karma. Phone call. And things are about to be exposed in the coming days. That's what came out under secrets. So it really didn't tell me exactly what was going on with the divine masculine in these secrets. So in the extended reading, I'm going to see what these secrets are. What is the divine masculine keeping from you? We're also going to take a look at this spiritual warfare and clarify that to see exactly what he's going through. And I'm also going to see what are the divine masculine's thoughts and feelings right now about the divine feminine. All right, so on my handwritten cards, you have, I'm calling you from unknown numbers. So you could be getting spam calls. You also have soulmate, workplace affair. So for some of you, your divine masculine could have hooked up with someone at work. That could be the secret. You also have homeless. Wow. Not keeping themselves up. So right now, your divine masculines are disheveled because they're going through this depression. It could be due to the fact that your divine masculine is caught up in some kind of court situation. And also for some of you, your divine masculine could have lost his job. So he doesn't have any money to pay his bills. He could be getting evicted. He could be living in his car. He could be living with family and friends. And I feel like this phone call, your divine masculine is probably going to call you to see if he can stay with you. But I don't know, y'all. I wouldn't trust that. The next card says, I'm seeing all the signs. Yeah, because the soulmate card just came out. And you also have twin flame on the board. I'm still hanging on. You also have legal issues, like I was stating earlier. Your divine masculine is going through some kind of legal issues. And then you also have next week. So for some of you, you will be getting communication from your divine masculine by next week, okay? In the extended reading, we're also going to take a look at your divine masculine's living situation. Since the homeless card came out, I want to see exactly what's going on with your divine masculine and his finances. And I'm also going to be channeling messages from your divine masculine as well. So on your side, divine feminines, you have a lot of beautiful cards that came out. You have meditation and healing. A lot of you are on a spiritual journey and you're just relying on your faith at this time to get you through this tough time. Divine feminines, you may not realize this, but you are actually helping your divine masculines to heal. With you meditating and praying and going through this healing process, it's helping your divine masculines a lot. And for some of you, you're also praying for your divine masculines to turn over a new leaf, to change his life. And that's helping him in a big way as well. You also have education. Right after that, you have abundance. So some of you could be going back to school, getting your bachelor's, your master's. Some of you are doctorate. Some of you could be teachers out there. Or some of you could just be taking up a trade. But you're learning something here with education. You also have family and single parent. So for some of you, you could have had kids with the divine masculine. And now you're a single parent because you guys are not together. But right now, you're just focused on your family. You're focusing on you. You're focusing on your finances and career. And you're just taking action in your life. Divine Feminines, you're turning your pain into power. You're turning this mess into a message. You're taking action on your life. You're tired of the stagnation. And for some of you, you felt like your Divine Masculine was holding you back. And I'm just getting this powerful energy from you, Divine Feminines, because you have finally taken back control of your life. You also have moving on. Yes, so you're moving on without the Divine Masculine because you're just tired of these cycles. You're tired of the same old, same old. You're tired of the same shit, different day. And you're wanting better for yourself. And that's why you're taking action. And for some of you, you're selling a house, buying a house, moving into a new apartment. Some of you have kicked out the Divine Masculine. Some of you could be moving to another city, another state. And for some of you, you could be living with family and friends at this time until you get back on your feet. But I see nothing but positive changes coming your way, Divine Feminines, because whatever you're working on is going to be very abundant. You guys could be going into some kind of family business as well, and that's going to do well. But you're working on something, and you're going to be very happy with the results because the last card is happy ending. How beautiful is that? So let's take this into the extended reading and see how all this plays out. The extended readings are for members only, but there's a 7-day free trial. So if you guys want to check it out, feel free to do so. Please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, so when I upload new content, you'll be able to receive it. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Love and light always.